Hey traders, this is Ron. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. As always, everything in this presentation is for educational purposes only. We'll kick off here with a daily chart of the S&P 500 ETF, the spiders. We're using TradeStation. And lower left is December a year ago, and here is where we sit now on the upper right. This was Tuesday's video where we were below the 20-day. Yesterday, we popped right back above it, and then here we are today on Thursday. You'll remember in Tuesday's video, I said, here we go again, which was a subject line, fear mongering. And we finished off those lows. If we would have rolled over and then broke below this candle, that would have put us at the 50-day as the next downside target. And that still remains a potential target. But on the day-to-day action, look, we got back above the 20-day yesterday, and today we stayed above it as well. Rallied off the lows of the day, which weren't actually that low at all. But walking into Friday, we're back above the 20 period in red. This is bullish. If we take a look at the Dow, and here was our 1 day, and there was a volume spike, but it wasn't that much, and we finished at the highs of the day. Look what happened. Wednesday, gap up, but we were rejected at the 20-day. Today, the 20-day was rejection again. A little bit of a divergence here between the Dow, ETF, the diamonds, and the SPY, but overall, it's still neutral to bullish. I would say just a little bit more cautious here on the Dow. SPY is bullish. Let's take a look at the Qs. They tagged their 20-day EMA today. They came down, they hit it, they got back up near the highs. This is bullish walking into Friday. So SPY bullish, Qs bullish, maybe Dow day-to-day is a little is more neutral. How about the Russell 2000, the IWM, up about 32 cents today, never closed below the red line, showing more relative strength right now. So overall, bulls still get the edge. Like I said in Tuesday's video, it just didn't seem like, down we go and everything's going to be bad. It would have been a different story if we had finished at the lows. We didn't. We finished at the highs of the day. Now let's take a look at Apple. So goes the market, or so goes Apple, so goes the market. We did break below the 20-day EMA, so that with the SPY on Tuesday, Wednesday back above, Thursday, what do you know, back near the all-time high. So bullish here. I had a question on Dollar Tree. I want to zoom out, give you some context of how this chart looks. So we're going back now over a year, year and a half, huge trading range. It seems that they come in and they support the stock once we get down towards 81 and $80, somewhere in here. Then there was this rally, comes back down, hits 90, bounces back down 90, breaks it, and now rebounding. Here's how I might want to consider playing Dollar Tree. Given that 90 was support back in August, they broke it, inverted hammer, immediate subsequent rally. This is doing a U-turn pattern. I would use the low, the absolute low on 12/3, just 2 days ago on Tuesday. That was 88.65. I would set an alert there. We close below 88.65. That would be my exit. Right now, it's $4 trailing stop, but the upside target back up toward the top of this candle, and that earnings move. That high was 98.98. That's almost 10% higher, and the 20-day is going to be dropping here pretty quickly too. And then as it keeps coming lower, that could be a rejection point. But right now, 98 bucks and the 20-day are your targets. From a reward to risk perspective, it's not bad, maybe 2 to 1. About the Mouse House, I had a couple questions of different stocks tonight. Disney, we talked about it, exploded right on schedule. Now it's pulling back. Watch the red line. I think the 20-day EMA works as a great end-of-day trailing stop. Doesn't work all the time. I want to keep an eye on it. If we get below it, the momentum here for the short term now is over. The bulls have lost their edge. Right now, this is light volume compared to where the buying volume was, and we're declining on each subsequent day. Yeah, price is coming down, but this is not higher volume where the selling is intensifying. It's getting from a sheer mass, less intensive. It's getting lighter. Just keep an eye on that red line. That's the line in the sand. Question on CHWY for the holiday season. We zoom out. The company went public earlier this year. So far, it's been chop, chop, chop. And once we lost that support level around 29 or so, that opened the floodgates, rallied back up, got to 28, came back down. We sort of have a double low right now around 22 or so. If I wanted to try to trade CHWY from the long side here, I'd watch the orange line only because we sort of got close to it here and rejected above it. Then we would go 28, this little horizontal resistance here. And then we'd be back up to the ledge at 30, and then back up to the upper trading range at 34. But technically, CHWY is still bearish. How about GRUB? Another question on this one. So GRUB got sold off really hard. We're talking upper 50s, mid-low 30s. We got above the 20-day here in red. Now we're rolling over. Volume picked up a little bit today, but it wasn't excessive. However, the fact that we rolled over and we're back below the red line, that puts these lows right here, 32 bucks or so, 20% lower as the target. And here's Netflix, another one I got asked a question on. And the question was, is Netflix off and running early? Well, from the chart, looks like it's off and running, right? If we go from here, we can probably draw a trend line in, draw a trend line in here. There's a nice little channel, but it's the timing is not perfect. What do I mean by that? If I were to look at financial, we would know that January is its rockstar status. It's not now. So using seasonality as our secret weapon, following what the big money is doing, so to speak, I'm not really interested in Netflix right now. Not even for the 3 weeks. We get to the end of December, beginning of January, and now we watch it like a hawk, just like gold. So yes, it's moving up a little bit here, but I am not interested one bit. We don't have the wind at our back. We're not going with the herd. We're just out there on our own right now, so to speak. So that's it. Wish you guys a fantastic Friday and an awesome weekend ahead. Happy holidays. See you next time.